Can you kind of just break that down? And what is the new guidance from the CDC?
All right. So, Ryan, this is very good news. We're finally enjoying the advantage of taking the vaccine starting in December of 2020. We have two things now. We have more vaccines available, and we started expanding the age of vaccination from 12 years old and going up. So this is great news. I think the CDC noticed that there is some decline in the new cases and also some decline in hospitalization, and they came up with that recommendation, which is clear but not so clear. Now, they said that people who are vaccinated and 2 weeks after the vaccination, when you're fully vaccinated, you are allowed to remove your mask in most of your daily activities, except for going to a hospital, a healthcare facility, going to the doctor's office, getting on an airplane or a train, and anything that you feel, any situation that you feel you need to put the mask on. But for most of our daily activities, we can go to dinners, hang out with friends who are vaccinated like us or family members. We can enjoy outdoor activities now without having to wear the mask, because that's the normal progression. If many of us are vaccinated and we are considered protected, we can take our mask off when we hang out with other people. So I think this is great news, and it's a step in the right direction.
Dr. Salib, the talk in our newsroom this morning was from a lot of parents. What should parents do if you have small kids that fall under that threshold, that haven't been vaccinated, they're out in public? What should they do when it comes to wearing a mask?
So the truth that we know, and the fact that we know, is that kids can rarely get sick, and if they do, they recover quickly from it. We are all, as parents, are worried about our kids going to school or going even to outdoor activities without having the mask on. It is easier for kids to recover from it, so I think it's okay to take the mask off. Depending on the school and how comfortable the parents are at this stage to send their kids back with masks or no mask, I think we should stick to the mask for a little bit till we get everything settled down and get most of the parents vaccinated, and this way we are protected more.
We're going to go speak to a couple of businesses, many of them maybe taking those mask required signs down today, changing their own policies, many others probably keeping the policy in place for liability reasons or what have you. If you are a business owner, what do you think moving forward they should do? Because whoever's walking through your door, maybe you don't know if they've been vaccinated or not. What's the best thing possible, you think?
Right. Use your judgment. If you believe that as a business owner, even though that you are vaccinated and you are protected and you are willing to let your customers in without wearing a mask, take the sign off. If you're not vaccinated or you still don't feel comfortable because you don't know if there's a new new strain of the virus coming on, put the sign on, and I'm sure your customers are gonna respect that. And I'm asking all our viewers, if you see the sign that says keep your mask on, please go in and respect it and respect others. Within few months, you will notice we'll start going back to normal, and you'll see many of the businesses feeling more comfortable to take that mask sign off, and we will be more free. But let's not push it now. If we see the sign, we should respect that, keep the mask on, and we'll see the difference.
Dr. Salib, we've heard numerous people that have still been infected with the coronavirus even after receiving the vaccine, even after the 2 weeks after the second shot. What is a message to viewers that this virus is not over? It's still here.
Yes, it's not over. That's very true. I have to repeat that several times. We are vaccinated and we're heading the right direction, but that does not mean that we are 100% protected. Remember, all three vaccines cover 95%, 94.5%, and 66%. So me being vaccinated doesn't mean that I wander around, do all the activities that I want to do that could be risky. I should still use my judgment and know when to put the mask and when to take it off. And the examples that you mentioned are true. In the hospital, we have patients who are vaccinated and still got infected. Thank God that if we get vaccinated, we will not be as sick if we get the vaccine, but you cannot guarantee how your reaction is going to be to it.
What are you finding with the trends in new cases here in Florida and Palm Beach County? Is it the younger population right now?
So, yes, many of the older adults and middle-aged adults have been vaccinated and they are kind of protected and they're more healthy. It's the younger adults now that, or the younger population in general, that you see are infected more. And the sad thing is they can transmit it to their parents and grandparents who are not vaccinated yet or have low immunity, or might be one of those 4 or 5% that can get the vaccine. So I encourage all age groups now to get it. It seems like it's safe. I've gotten it 6 months ago and I'm doing well. And I encourage our viewers to take the vaccine.
Yeah, that was my next question. You kind of just hit it right on the nail on the head there, is the message for people maybe that are still on the fence, very hesitant to still get the vaccine. If more people get it, obviously we're going to see the numbers go down even further.
Yes, in my patient population that I see in the office and in the hospital, we have patients from 18, 19, all the way up to 94 and 99. We're doing good. Very few side effects, maybe local tenderness, some chills and low-grade fever, non-life-threatening so far in our area. So I encourage as many viewers as possible, please go get vaccinated for your own protection, for your family and friends.
And just final words, great news from the CDC yesterday, but still be smart. Don't let your guard down completely.
Great news. It's encouraging, and it seems like we're doing the right thing. And always common sense and judgment. And if we see signs that say keep the mask on, we should respect that for the time being. And moving forward, I think we have better news coming up.